StreamYard is sharing this window. Yeah, that's what I want. All right, yeah. So the first picture I looked at, let me bring it back so y'all can see, was the case number and the address, 9 East 71st Street, New York. Then we go to the second one, and it's outside that location, I think. The third one y'all just saw, which was the trees, again, outside that location. I wonder if this was somebody's address or a crime scene. Oh, Jeffrey Epstein. This must be one of his addresses, I guess. Oh, oh, the lock broke, but they had to break in his house. Where we at now? 7? Close up of the same lock. I think I skipped 4. No, I didn't actually. All right, so let's go to 9. Same lock from the inside. Yeah, same lock, I guess. What is that? The inside after you break in that first door? Oh man, where I leave at like number 10. Yeah, 11. Painting. Okay, we're not into anything weird yet. That's actually what I'm looking forward to seeing. It's terrible that it happened to these people, but I want to see the evidence for myself instead of going off what others are saying. Is this that infamous picture of Bill Clinton in the blue dress? He got a whole streamer set up. Is this security? Golly. Which one was that? 11? Was that 12? God damn it. I'm losing track. Let's go to 16. Okay, the other side of the computer. 2 desks. Yeah, there's got to be some sort of security. And this is 16, so let's go to 17. I want to see that painting though. 18. Man, show me the painting. 19. Client's water treatment. Client name. The gist. Water treatment, job type. Cooling tower. Yeah, this is probably like a security room. Is this the one I just clicked on? Yeah. So we on 20. Oh my gosh. I should be using the keyboard. 20. Okay. Is that a police hat? What that say? Marshall? I low key want to just skip to the end. Because I know whatever we looking at right here ain't going to be nothing. Or the bathroom toothpaste, whenever somebody living here, a toothbrush. Low prices. What is that? Like a Big Lots? Just like a storage closet, it look like. I'm going to skip ahead. Fire Fury. Why do you have 3 books of that? Try 41. Alright, this is obviously somewhere they're not often. Look at the damn crate. Mad Dusty. For guidelines, I think I have to have my picture in the front top. I'll make it small. Alright, where I leave off, y'all? I don't even know. Let's go to 49 because it ain't no T right here. We might have to go to like the next one. It ends at 50. So I wonder if each one has 50. That looks very royal. Very royal. I wonder if this book is here for a reason though. Portrait of a Legend. Alright, that's the first one. And how many are there? 12. And this is supposed to be a couple million, right? 3 million? But the first one is 50. If all of these are 50 and 12, what is that, a couple hundred? How we skip from 50 to 3,000? Am I bugging? Did we went from 1 That ended at 50. Or am I bugging? Oh, I'm bugging. I'm bugging. So this is 51. I think we still in Epstein house. Is that an elevator? Must be nice. I heard fixing the elevator mad expensive. Who is that? Why is it redacted? A child. That's some. Oh my gosh! I saw somebody post this on TikTok. They said these are like babies that have been actual newborns, real babies that have been what's the word? Not like mummified. You know, this is so sad. And a candle here, please. Whose child is this? Her children? This is so creepy. What was that? 52? 54? Same hallway. Was it a chair in this hallway before? Ain't this like a different angle? Expensive and ugly. Chest. Oh my gosh. That is so ugly. And that's the same baby and table. Love, this man house is sick. Then I'm only in a couple pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found the files.
Yeah, I was looking at them at work. Shit's disgusting.
I'm only in one room. I'm creeped out. There's babies and somebody's young daughter under 10.
The one else creeped out was when I saw all the little girls walking around. I was like, what
The video. I'm sure I'm gonna get to that toward the end.
I make sure you move on. Throw up that shit.
It's a couple. Who black? Ah, hell no.
Yep.
Look, it's like a black statue on a chair. It's so random. That's something you would see outside at a park.
Honestly,
Why is that in his house?
due to them being racist, they saved a lot of kids, bro. For real, they didn't touch a lot of black people.
Yeah, amen. But others did. That's probably what they was doing on
The
Dare.
other was the word though, yeah.
That's probably what they was doing on Dare Island. Remember, I looked that up earlier. They hunt people on Dare Island, allegedly. And Dare Island is by New York. Y'all gotta look some of this stuff up,
I
man.
heard the presidents and them, they be doing that. They like.
Yeah, that's what it said. The elites, the millionaires, the billionaires. 1 week out of the summer, they go to Dare Island. There's no cameras, no police, nobody gonna tell them. They all doing it, and they hunt people.
You don't understand, like all of them have to do that. It's like part of the ritual. You have to, like all of them do it. Crazy.
So backpacking off what my man said, at one point I did think about that. I'm like, maybe all of them aren't PDFs. Maybe some of them are like pressured or blackmailed. If you don't do this, we're gonna do that. Type, a monkey, and then the black statue, the statue of the black kid. A monkey over the bidet. The monkey over where you wash your booty hole. Crazy work. I'm assuming that's a bidet because of how low it is. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm assuming this is a statue. I think the bathroom is like in this area. Now let's go. I think I left right here. I think this whole area is the bathroom because I think that's the sink. And the monkey was in a separate room where you can close the door to have privacy. Exhibit F. But what is that? I'm sure they're gonna show us. That's not. It's a kid. Is that obviously a kid? Are they over a chair or something? What is this? Is this like a dining room? Because that's a table. That tablecloth is ugly. This is an ugly dining room. Look at the chairs. Leopard. Hideous. Where am I at now? 66, right? What the heck? Yo, these pictures are crazy. Yo, this room is ugly. This room is ugly, y'all. Same room, different angle. But what's on there, though? Take a picture of that for me. What was the game plan? Somebody was sitting here cooking something up. Same room. I kind of want to skip ahead because I feel like they're gonna keep showing. Were those pictures on that table? They're gonna keep showing us the same room. I could put three people, maybe a baby. I think that's like a pacifier. That's a baby. Alright. This house is way too ugly to have this much money. It's an ugly ass painting in every room, though. My hangers aren't for you. What are you doing? My bad, y'all. I got thrown off. Let's get back to it. I forgot where I left off there. Yeah, I kind of want to skip forward. Is this supposed to be a person too? There's just people everywhere. What is? Come on, man. There's some Egyptian shit. Hallway, random closet, head to 70. That's a whole different. I like a kitchen. Go to 71. Yeah, it's a kitchen. 72. Okay, decent kitchen, but nothing crazy. 73. Yeah, decent, nothing crazy. I wonder if that stands for anything. I wonder if that's fake fruit. Mad books. I bet they ain't recipe books. Who got books in their kitchen? Go to 74. Nah, having this in your house is crazy. This is industrial. That's a flex right there. That's a flex. You got one of those in the crib. Okay. I want to skip ahead so bad. What the heck? Yo, what the heck? Is there any rope or something in here? Y'all see rope? It's a random chair and a fan inside of an elevator. That's so weird. Maybe the elevator has an attendant, like somebody that got to stay in there all day, hit the button for people or something. Yeah, that's crazy. 77. Kitchen. I'm gonna skip so bad. Don't be mad, y'all. I don't have no patience. I want to skip so bad. Hurry up now. Yeah, we saw this already. Why is it showing this us again? Go ahead a little bit. What the hell? That's supposed to be like Egyptian, a skull, a mummy. It's a mummy. And that stupid chair again. More books.
Oh, that one's for you.
Somebody in a tribe. All right. A lot of African people in this house. Yeah. Where I leave off 92. I don't know how much of this we're gonna get through today, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna skip to 96. Somebody holding that clipboard. That's somebody standing there. Okay, that's a girl. I see a ponytail. That's a woman. Some that got burnt down. Okay. And then I think this one was a that looks like a boy. Both nude. Let's go to 99. And 99. I had to get my feelings off me. 333. Shout out to me, man. I had to get my feelings off me. 333. 333. Alright. I'm glad that's censored. The hell? The hell? 102 and 2 and 2. 102. J. Okay, I guess they're going in that room next, or that's just another room. Another one, another kitchen. Sheesh. Skip ahead a little bit. I don't know. Looks like a. That's a chair. What is that? That's a chair. The heck is that? You inside. You don't need a canopy inside. What is that? I don't know. Oh, it is a. I knew it. I'm a genius, y'all. I know it. I know a canopy when I see one, but it just don't make sense. You're inside. What you doing? What they doing that they have a canopy inside? This is an ugly house. Was that 108? Which one I just clicked on? 109. A zoom in. Look, ain't that the little light for the insects and stuff? 110. I had to get like three on me, three of me. 111. Again. What the heck? What is that? Okay. I think I just saw an arrow. Can we click to the next one? Did y'all just see that arrow? I just saw an arrow. Can I go to the next one? How I just go to the next? I can't because I'm clicked on a file. Man, I wish we could just like go to the next one. We gotta go in and out, in and out. I should be saving the ones that I find creepy because I can't put all of these on YouTube probably. 77. That was the one with the fan in the bathroom. Creepy, creepy, creepy. And then I think it was like 103, the one with the girl picture on the table and the babies at the bottom. Creepy. Just like a library, like a den or whatever you want to call it. 333. Oh, 15. Oh my god, I did it again. Oops, I did it again. I played with your heart. Got lost in the game. Oh, baby, baby. That's pretty cool. I like that. Oops, you, they got me wrong. Oh, wow. Whew. I didn't see a cord phone in a while. A cordless, but not a cord. Lost in the game. A lot of heads. Masks. They got me the hug. Who is that? Jesus? The white man Jesus? Where I leave off, y'all? I don't even know. The white man Jesus? 22. Looks dirty. I don't like it. It's making my skin itch, actually. I'm gonna dip. 23. And ugly. Thank you. It's 24. Bathroom? This is different than the other bathroom we looked at, I think. 25. Oh, that's the island. That's Epstein Island. That's the shape. So he has a picture of the island in his house. So I'm assuming this is the house in New York, the 71 East, some Main Street, or whatever it was called. That's probably more pictures of his island, trees on his island. Couple trays. Hold on. All right, my bad, gang. So we left off on 128. But technically, that wasn't really a pause for you because I paused the video, but I had left 129. Oh, this is that hallway coming up with that ugly couch. Yep, yep. Okay, I see. I see the vision. I'm getting the layout of the. I'm scoping the scenery. What was that though? I'm losing count. Oh my gosh. 129. All right, we're going to 130. 130. That was it. Not the 131. It's different. Oh, that's beautiful. Actually, me and beautiful. We did our shit. Possible Bibles. I don't know. High crime. Difference. Eat the rich. Right in the center. Eat the rich. Right in the center at the top too. The heck is that? That looks like a clock, but it looked like a person with an axe. What is that behind him? Wings? A man with a beard, a clock, an axe. I don't know, just like some sort of soldier maybe? Like a warrior type, But it's a clock. Well, at least I'm seeing toothbrushes in every room. But why is there so many bathrooms and toothbrushes in every bathroom? All of these are occupied by one person? Did he? I know. Was he not a single man that lived alone? Why is this not hanging up? Go ahead a little bit. Okay, two kids looking into their pants. You know what? I do need to start saving. Let me see. All right, now tell them my business. Get out here. Start saving it to do a edited version. All right, 41. 42. Einstein. And what's this book? The Modern Poetic Sequence. I think that's what that says. 43. Yep, that's the picture the chair was on in the bathroom. Looks like maybe people hugging each other. I'm not sure what that is. But elevator. I think we've seen pictures of this bathroom already. So we've seen this before, but I don't think they went in the room because that's new. 45. That's actually really pretty. This right here, real old school. There's Epstein, blurred out, so it's a child. Blurred out, so it's a child. Blurred out, so it's a child. Kid laying on a couch, possibly a baby picture or snow. I'm not sure if this is like snow or a blanket, but that's clearly a face. So possibly covered in a blanket because there's no other lens. Like the girl that's here, you can see legs and the arms. She's clearly laying down. And then that's him and a kid because it's blurred out as well. And then they probably figured we just couldn't see this picture, so they didn't blur it. I know I'll save this one as well. I should save it under the file that it is, huh? So this one is 146. I'm sorry you guys have to see this. So 146, 147. Same desk, different angle of the room. Different angle of the room. Y'all know what these flags are? You got a tree. Are these two supposed to be like two different? Is it supposed to be on water? Are they in the sky? What's going on here? He has a lot of pictures in his home. Golden egg. Huh? Let's go to 149. My father had like a pet line like that. A plushie. 150. 250. Then go, Is that fake or real? You see that dog? Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? I cannot pet that dog. Can I pet it? I cannot pet that dog. Can I pet it? Can I pet the dog? Can I pet the dog? Can I pet the dog? And so I converted one of my other YouTube channels into a conspiracy channel. I think I named it On My Mama Conspiracies. But I did some deep diving into a couple islands that I got a hint off of on TikTok. So I was on TikTok just scrolling, people talking about Epstein. And somebody mentioned that there was an island famous for doing what Epstein is doing, the Epstein before Epstein, pretty much. See? And in this, so one video, it was called Fox Island. So Fox Island is essentially Epstein before Epstein. But in Fox Island, all right, that's weird. 165. But in this situation, the guy apparently they were doing like some tax fraud. Said that on the island there was mentorship, that they would bring kids there and the kids would learn survival skills. When in reality, they were PDFs. You understand? So eventually, the government found out they were lying, and they wanted to arrest him, the owner of the island, and the conspirators. They did arrest one conspirator, and the owner got away free, but he damaged a lot of lives. They do a lot messing with these kids just to get a quick little warm up. There's a shower you can sit down in. I like that. I like that. It look easier, clean too, even better. But that was Fox Island. Owner got away. Whoever was helping him, they did arrest one man. So sound familiar? We all think Epstein allegedly got away. I don't think he was. We've seen this one already. I don't think he was actually deleted or self deletion, but I think he's on an island somewhere living his best life. Yeah, we've seen this one already. So I'm gonna go ahead a couple. Yeah. Am I losing track because I'm talking? Yep. Losing track because I'm talking. That looks like another woman, possibly. Silhouette of another woman just freaked out. He just freaked out, man. All went backwards. Baby. You know, I actually say this one to make a point. It'd probably be faster for me to screenshot this shit. And then another island I had looked into was called Dare Island. So on Dare Island, people hunt deer, so it makes sense they call it Dare Island. But on this island, they're not hunting animals. Okay, it's people versus people, man versus man, the average Joe versus the millionaire. Let's see who makes it out. But day, another one. But this one don't have the monkey above it, so this is a different bathroom. Let's skip down. They renovating because we did see in the other room it was a chair covered in plastic. 194. 96. Same picture it looked like. 99. What did I say? Garb? Garb? Was that Luffy uncle, granddad, or whatever? Garb? I don't remember. Like a soccer shirt, coat, like an Indian, African type of thing, a crown. Are these costumes? Now, like I said, on Dare Island, right? So Dare Island, Fox Island was by Michigan, I believe. Dare Island is by New York. Now on Dare Island, apparently the millionaires once a year in the summertime they meet up allegedly and they do some hunting. Now we all know New York has a lot of homeless, and this island is by New York. Who knows if they're offering these people money? Have y'all are y'all into Netflix? And I'm into thrillers. So on Netflix, it's a show, and I think it's called Eighth Floor or something like that. So essentially, it's people who are either really broke, they want to self delete, they're going through things. So it's this one guy, it shows him checking his bank account, he's broke. He goes to a bridge to do some jump rope. And he gets a text right before he starts jumping, if you get what I'm saying. And the text is an alert to his bank with some money. Then he gets another alert with some money. And then he gets a text message. Get in his car, but give you some money. So now he was in debt. Now he's no longer in debt. But I think he feels like he needs to pay the debt to whoever just paid him. He gets in the car. He gets to the car and it brings him to a theater. Let's say it's a theater. Think of like where you would see an opera or a play. And he walks in and it's empty. He walks on the stage. It's a table with eight. Well, I think a couple people had already arrived, but it was like the numbers 1 through 8. Each number stood for a floor, but they didn't know that yet. So he grabs his number, he goes inside. I think it was one or two people already there. So essentially, each floor, you would get a different amount of money. The lowest was on the first floor. The most amount of money was on the eighth floor. So whoever chose the eighth floor got the most amount of money. But it sucks because you had to walk up 8 floors because there was no elevator. So you get the most amount of money, but you got to walk up the most floors. Everything started at the top and worked its way down. So anytime it was time to feed them, they all had a chute, like an elevator chute, that would connect to each floor. but the food started on the 8th floor and got down to the first floor. So let's say the person on the 8th floor was mad at you guys. Nobody ate. She kept all the food, she kept all the water, she kept all the toilet paper. You get what I'm saying? So everybody had to kiss the ass of the person on the 8th floor, and that was a little dingy chick, you know? It was a cat, dog, woman, nude, moving on. At this point, I just kind of just want to skip through, you know? I want to, because I feel like I'm looking at each one and they're not really, I don't want to see nothing crazy. It's just, it'd be like the same room, but different angles of the same room. Shot 17. See what's going on. I feel like they should have the kids unredacted because what if this is somebody's child, you know? What if somebody had a missing child and now they see that, oh, this is where my child was, but because they're redacting, trying to hide the identity, nobody, nobody knows. But I believe there are more islands. It's probably a feline, a panther island, it's a snake island, turtle island, which is supposedly America, dragon island. I'm sure there are more islands out here and with bigger creeks, you know. All right, looks like two guys and somebody barefoot, possibly nude. Interesting. 29. A close up of the same. Girl has red hair. Oh, this probably is a couple. Is this a couple? Remember Adam and Eve? They're both nude. No, that's not. I can't relate that to Adam and Eve. Never mind. I wonder what that is, though. The meaning of the painting. The guy pointing at them, is he judging? What were you doing with my wife? Was she caught in the act? It's ugly, ugly, ugly. Give hotel. Ugly. Clicked on the same one. Terrible. Closet with robes and towels. Must be the bathroom. Ooh, this is an ugly room. Now, this is one of the rooms I think I saw online. I never looked at which one this was. Too different. And to think it's millions of these. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. I'm not sitting here to go through millions of these. I get this is art, but like, it's just hanging, you know? Did I just click on that one? Yeah, I did. So where am I going? 35? At 35. At 35, 35, 35. At 35. At 35. Same room, different angle. Same room, different angle. It has a bathroom. I think that's important to show it has a bathroom now. They don't have a reason to leave. People can drop the food off. You can shower, use the bathroom in there. If it's a bathroom, there's water. Drink water out the sink. So, what if he has all these rooms and all of these bathrooms, and they're so old school. They're not up to date. He had no reason to update a room for a hostage, allegedly. You get what I'm saying? A lot of long hallways. I guess you get that with a long house, a big house, but so many books, ugly pictures. Yeah. Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces passing, I'm home now. Oh, this is another room. 249. I need you. I need you. And now I wonder if I should fall into the fire. Do you think time will pass me by? 'Cause you know I'll walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you. Tonight. Workout room? It's giving workout. Let me see your workout for me. Dumbbells, elliptical. All right. That's a dim lit room to be a workout room. Cause we got a good thing. Don't know if I'm gonna see you again. Dum, 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 dum. Clock, yo, come on now. You're not fucking with my investigative skills. Intuition on 100, thank you. So if I skip something, trust my intuition telling me to skip it. We don't need it. I mean, I get people box with, the gloves, but shoes. I guess when you're rich, you could just leave your workout shoes in the workout room. We got a good thing. Yo, what you doing? What you got going on? There's some Olympian stuff right here. You doing what you got going on? Cause we got a good thing. Don't know if I'm gonna see you again. Your brain, but this is just a one night stand. From you. Okay. A girl putting on a ballerina shoe. Oh my gosh! You know what this remind me of? Somebody told a story about Epstein. Hold on, let me say this. Somebody told a story about Epstein, and they said they walked in on him. It was somebody that was hired to give him a massage, not knowing, the type of massage he wanted. And when she walked in, he was in the bathroom, and he had a woman's chest like above the tub. They said it was sitting by the tub, but it was like close enough that he could play with them. So I think it was like lower, possibly here. And they said it was like silicone, but it was a woman's chest. So what if this is for a foot fetish, and then in a different bathroom, it's just something else in every bathroom? Am I exaggerating? Maybe, maybe not. All right, that's weird. First bathroom I've seen with no toothbrush, but I think that's a new one in the plastic. Like that's a new toothbrush. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, just to have that in the closet's a little weird. But there's other statues over here, so maybe this is just where they keep things. I don't know. Storage. Same but close. All right, well, what is all this in? Ever what? Ever golf? Ever golf? I don't know what that is. Wah, 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 wah. All right, let's try. Skip ahead a little bit. And I think they still might be in New York. I don't think this is the island. Sitting area, just outdated. So outdated. So outdated to have so much money. Bathroom. And this is a sitting area with a bathroom. I wonder if that's a bedroom over there. I almost took a screenshot. We are saving files. Somebody take a picture of like a. That don't even make sense. I'm trying to muster up the strength to the bathroom cleaning products, sanitizing. Muster up the motivation to get to like 500. Because what is that, like four more pages? And I don't think we're gonna find anything for real here. I really want to just skip so bad. Because it's like you got to go through 50 pictures before you find one that's interesting. Office, stairwell. You see what I'm saying? Another room, but this one has windows. See, this is the first one I've seen that had windows in it. gonna be mad. Yeah, I'm going to the next one. There's nothing to see here. Didn't we see this already? I saw that already. Hold on. Are they doubling pictures to extend the make it seem like it's more than what it is? Wait, it was just a picture with like a FedEx, something FedEx. Dang. Was it this one? Yeah, I just saw something that said FedEx. I know I'm not tripping. I feel like I ain't go far for it though. FedEx. Or just click on yeah, we saw this. I think it was a different angle though. That's a blessed and I miss. What do it say? Man. Another bathroom. Oh my gosh. Blinds. But that's a handles. That's a door? But why is the door so far off the ground? Unless that's just a step up? That's still weird though. Terrible design. Alright, empty room. Thanks. Empty room with a chair. People are working in there. They need to sit. I get it. No, empty room, empty room. Gotcha. Okay, clean house, renovations. That's what it's given. Okay. Oh, checker floor. I'll check a flow, check a flow, I'll check a flow. Air clean filters. Okay. Probably maintenance. Yeah, let's give it maintenance. A laundry room. All right, nothing crazy. Just checker floor. Okay. Dang, I wonder how many just in this first part. Because this is a New York house, I think. Could be wrong. Where's the emails and no, that's what I want to get into. I'm tired of looking at this man's house. Stop playing in my face. Is this evidence? Is this evidence or no? Are you liking my detective skills or no? Just what I thought. Just what I thought. I told y'all it was either an Indian man or an African man. We saw a different angle of this picture earlier. All I saw was this, and I knew it. Or no. Or no. Or no. Or no. Trump, Delane. Crazy. 268. A 268. Who's at the Pope? What's going on in this picture? It's too much. Too much. I feel like I just clicked on this one like 5 times. Well, I keep gravitating to that one. Ooh, mailing names. Mail names and addresses. Yep, knew to blur that out. Cause I was gonna zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. You know I'm gonna zoom in, zoom in. All right, it's a lot going on right here. Like a table, but it's upside down. Hmm. Wonder. Hey, I owe you. What does that say? I what? I wonder if it's clear on the phone. Is there a different ink orders? Some scribbles? You think it was him or a child? A math problem? 917. Oh, that's not a math problem. Just random scribbles, huh? Thanks for sharing that with us. I appreciate that. Your random scribbles. Show me what was on the card. That's what I want to see. Oh, wait. Insurance Office of Central Ohio, Michigan, Ohio, Michigan. That's where, what is it called? Fox Island? Cash distribution, let's say. How they split their money up, 17,000, 1,000. Justin, Columbia University, 17,000. What's going on with that? DDS, huh? Department, okay. Yeah, we're gonna save this one. Cellular and car phone, 3,000. What are you doing? Why? That's not even like what? Cellular and car phone, 3,000. What you got going on, bro? Four different singular, Sprint, Verizon, and T-Mobile. You're being hustled somewhere, or is this like the phones of all the houses put in one? These are gifts. What you paying these people? Oh, look, it's blurred out. That's a kid. It's blurred out. 17,000. Justin. But why is this put out and this isn't? Because it's to Columbus University. It's a gift for this person, but it's blurred out. An attorney, Salomon and Relis, 3,000. Wired with a transfer somewhere. Probably another kid. 2546. Gift €5. Euro. Okay. That means something. Where's Euros? France? A suburban. Jojo tracking shipping. 1998 suburban. 1995 suburban. Possibly 96. Interesting. And what year is this? 2006? 26 or 2006? What did I say? 2006. Hmm. Yeah. You just made me check my age to look at a dog. Who dog is this? This is a fake dog? This is a fake dog. What is it called? Tear. Start with a T. To something. Okay, nude beach maybe. I think I keep the taxidermy. That's what it is. When you stuff a pet. From blank blank blank. It look like a kid notebook. click on that one again. Stop playing with me. And then, a grade can be defined as marking your accomplishment. Intensive writing. Is this somebody homework? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Beyonce? LeBron James? Y'all bored by me yet? How many people still here? Another one. Got the same picture. Then I just click on that shit. Another two. Okay. What? If you're not gonna show us, I mean, it's a kid if it's blurred out, right? Yeah. My boyfriend playing music. Blurred that one perfectly. What is that? Close up? Same thing? I don't need all these different redaction. The same thing of a man. They take the picture from far away, close up to the side, from the top. Just send me just let me see the one picture. They got 5 pictures of the same room, different angles and shit. To Daphne, from Daphne. Who is that kid? I keep seeing this picture circulating, man. Who is it? I feel like, is this important because we keep seeing it? Like, who is behind the blur? I just feel like it got to be somebody we all know if we keep seeing the same picture popping up for me. You feel me? I feel like I just marked that one wrong. Why is it 504? Um, okay, more toothpaste and such. Good for you. What the fuck? A leash. Oh my gosh. I hope these are for the adults. That's a butt plug. Oh my gosh. Actually, you know what? Let me stop. My grown folks barely know where I was. You know what? Wrong time. Wrong time. You know, I overheard something about costumes, but this is not a costume. That's 2 items. Baby. Something kiss. That's probably just full of costumes. Which one is this? 506? A suit? A wig. Who is he supposed to be with a suit and a wig? There's random costumes in each one? Possibly. Sailor Moon type shit? What's going on? I don't mean to make like I'm not joking at any point from just first thing that came to my head. I don't really even have an opinion at this point. I'm just incognito. Alright, this is gonna be the last one. I'll get us some darn costumes. We getting out of here. Yeah, I forgot where I left off. Random. It's close enough. 512. A 512. A 512. What? Look, eating ice cream or something. What? They're on a plane. All right, I want to save it just to show she on a plane, but I don't want this screenshot, so I only get what I want. All right, it's getting spooky now, y'all. Starting to see stuff that's making me uncomfortable. Two girls. That's starting off easy. I see. My stomach is actually starting to hurt. I can't take too much more of this. And I ain't even get to nothing bad. It's just my gut just feel like, I don't know, uneasy. Cause look at this. Like I could almost throw up. I feel nauseous. Come on, bro. That's gonna blur out her face but leave the body. Okay. That look like a mold of somebody. That don't look like a sculpture. Why is he green? Did somebody draw on the picture? Yeah, that's somebody drawing it. That's like marker, black and white picture. They drawing it. Yeah, we seen this already. That was inside of a closet. What the heck? A lot of mirrors. I feel like I've seen this one before too. I look a bunch of nonsense, man. All these rooms are just so outdated. It's crazy. Yeah, we see this bathroom before already too. Vash, don't do anything stupid. We seen this kitchen already, I think. All right, blankets and luggage, okay. Storage. I'm just. I thought I was on 12. What the heck? Wasn't I just over here? Um, Different angle of the room. Okay. See, that's an old TV. When is this from? That's like a too old 2010 TV. Little apple cider vinegar right there. Gotta keep that. I take a shot every day. All right, I'm skipping now because like I'm getting tired of this. Shoot. And that's why I feel like maybe I should stop and come back because now I'm starting to skip too much. See, we seen this room too. Yeah, like what? Like how far did this go? At least this first file, gosh. See, a bunch of bullshit. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm getting tired. So I think I'm gonna hop off next time because I'm not live on Patreon, but next time I'll go live strictly on Patreon. So but I'm not putting this one on YouTube. I'm gonna make a separate one for YouTube, so y'all get like the unfiltered Epstein files version. This was 1 through 600, and I do like edited, YouTube, and you could just show a little bit more on Patreon. So, but I appreciate everybody that stopped and watched, and bye, y'all.